It's the small town divided by a dangerous train line. Each day, school children have to cross where massive freight trains barrel through the town centre. For years, parents have begged for safety gates, fearing someone could die. Then 10-year-old Layla was hit.
Hell. Yeah, hell on earth.
What do we want? Train safety. When do we want it? Now.
Hats were blown off. It was scary. I stepped back because I just felt sick.
Avenel, a tiny town an hour and a half from Melbourne, divided by the Sydney to Melbourne rail line, which runs right through it.
Essentially, there is no effective separation between pedestrians and passing trains.
There's no gates. Like, we need gates.
For years, they've been worried about this dangerous train track. There aren't any locking pedestrian gates or, in parts, fences, protecting children from huge freight trains barrelling through town.
Morning and afternoon, yes, both times of the day.
It's just so unsafe.
Community members concerned about this area for at least 20 years. Unfortunately, our worst fears came to fruition.
The town's split in two. On one side, homes, the other, a primary school. Hundreds of children cross the tracks twice a day. Locals have long feared it was a ticking time bomb. Then, it went off.
We spent 40 minutes with her by the tracks, waiting for the first ambulance to arrive.
While on her way home from school last year, 10-year-old Layla was hit. Layla's dad, Alex.
She saw the lights and everything like that. She stopped. Her bike was basically sticking out and it got collected by a freight train and she got thrown about 15 metres down the track down there.
It's a miracle Layla survived.
One of the spinal surgeons said at one point that, you know, if I suffered those injuries, I'd be in a wheelchair for life. It's only the fact that she's 10 years old that she was, you know, able to make the recovery that she has.
Anne's lived here for nearly 4 decades.
I'm a relief teacher at the school, and I remember that day with Layla when we got the call and not knowing who it was.
Locals are now demanding the Victorian government invest $3.1 million in upgrades, including locking pedestrian gates at the crossing where Layla was hit and safety fencing along the rail line within the township. A lot of it, including the car park, is exposed.
For everyone who can't go through the crossing that's there, it has to come out and cross the road.
So every other station we've looked at regionally has either an underpass or an actively locking gate.
They've been talking to the Victorian government about upgrades for 5 years, but nothing's been done. After the accident, a few yellow poles were put up and markers stuck to the bitumen.
Apparently they meet the guidelines.
Strathbogie Shire Mayor, Councillor Scott Jeffrey.
Certainly in the more populous areas in Melbourne, every crossing that I've been to has locking gates. This could potentially be the closest one to Melbourne that doesn't have it.
His kids go to the same school as Layla.
We've been talking about this for a very long time. What we need now is the commitment to spend this $3 million.
Locals say $3 million is loose change when you look at the billions the Victorian government's been splurging.
$3 million is not a lot of money for safety. Like, we don't want someone killed.
I don't see why kids in the country's lives matter less than kids in the, you know, in the city areas.
Avenel's a rapidly growing community with hundreds of new homes to be built here in coming years.
God knows how many families are going to be moving into Avenel, and then their kids are going to have to cross these tracks as well.
Despite this happening to your daughter, the fact they've put some yellow poles in the ground, they haven't fixed the crossing here. I mean, what do you think about that? Could this happen again?
Oh, look, as it stands, yes. Yes, it could.
Regional areas always miss out. Someone is going to, I don't want to say it, you know, but someone could get extremely hurt or killed. And we don't want that to happen.
What a lucky escape. The Victorian Government's Transport and Planning Department says it's introduced new safety measures at the Avenel pedestrian crossing and that it's going to investigate other options.